Hello and welcome back to the Multanic Plays Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm Platinum Hog, aka Kyle. Last time we left off there was a lot of talking, but now we're here, and we have things to do. Your first task. Please enlighten me.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct?
Nope, I totally just learned.
To start, please speak with the three house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
I get a sword and a value. It's a healing item. I accept. Yeah, I know how video games work. Now, excuse me, while I book it out of here. The mini-map. I know how those mini-maps work. Ah. 'Tis the reception hall. 'Tis where you receive people. Yeah, it's Edelgard. Word up, Edelgard. Or should I say, forehead?
So you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk.
Von forehead.
I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Yes. Tell me about yourself, Edelgard.
Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Oh. Can I not zoom around the model? Okay, I guess not. Alright then. You have a strength 13, okay. You are weak to bows and books. Imperial lineage increases. Ooh, multiplies experience by 1.2. That's nifty. Alright, tell me about Hubert.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
He looks like a 45-year-old man. His face is so gaunt and he has no eyebrows. He has officer's duty. Grants 5 to, I think that's magic, with Gambit. His strengths are bows, 2 types of books, and a flag. His weaknesses are axes. He's also weak to books, and he's apparently weak to a wing. It's Pegasus, I know. He's a noble, and he's got a boot. Alright, tell me about...
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
His name is Fred Ferdinand. I think that's right. That's Ferdinand. Yeah, that's Ferdinand. Fred. He has strength. He's strong with swords, spears, axes, and horses. He's got no weaknesses. He has confidence. Grants hit/avoid plus 15. Let's see, when units are at play. I don't know. Let's get a look at his face. He has a face.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
This is Linhart. I think it's pronounced. His ability is Catnap. If unit takes no action except wait, recovers up to 10% of max HP. Strengths are book, and his weaknesses are axes and being punched in the face. He also has boot. He's got a very feminine face. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello? Hello, what's up? Okay. Oh, I'm making a video right now. Like, you called me right as I'm recording. No, it's okay. This you're adding value to it, don't worry. People love this kind of thing. Oh, I've got nothing particular. I'm getting hungry, though. Okay, see you in a little bit. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, my PayPal got reinstated. Yes, now everyone in the internet can know that. We'll talk more about that later, though. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, now that that interruption is out of the way, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he's kind of got a feminine features. He's got very pretty eyes, and a nice mouth. I just thought, when I didn't see, now that I've actually looked at his model, he looks less like a dork. It's very feminine. From a distance, it just kind of looks kind of dorky. Pretty. Next person.
He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
This is Caspar. I want to say his name's Gaspard, but it's Caspar. Caspar? Whatever. His defining ability is Born Fighter. Adjacent foes suffer avoid -10 during combat. His strengths are axes and fists, and his weaknesses are bows, double books, and flag. He's not good with leadership. He's noble, and he also has boot. Alright.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Okay, so I've already played, I'm gonna be honest, I played the game. This poor thing, my heart goes out to her. She's adorable. It's a shame she gets a really bad haircut later in the game. But also, minor nitpick, she's got a friggin' hoodie? What is this? What century are we in? We aren't in century when hoodies exist, are we? Anyway, Bernadetta! Her defining ability is, Persecution Complex grants attack +5 when a unit is not at full HP. Strengths are, lance, spear, and bow. Weaknesses are sword, axe, being punched in the face, and wearing a helmet, apparently.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Who knows? This is, as she said, Dorothea. Her defining ability is Songstress. Adjacent allies recover 10% HP of maximum health at the start of each turn. Strengths include sword and 2 book. She's weak to book, horse, and wing. She's a commoner. Very stylish. I like her little hat. She's got some nice earrings, too. Nice little bracelets, too. Little choker. Some nice boots. Okay. Finally.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Okay, this is Petra. She's also a commoner, although that's counterintuitive to what they said. She's a noble of from the distant land or whatever. Her defining abilities: Hunter's Boon. What a funny word, boon. Grants crit plus 20 when foes are, when a foe's HP is less than, I'm never good with those. I think that's less than or equal to 50%. Her strengths are sword, axe, bow, and wing. Weaknesses are book, and also book. Okay. And that's the Black Eagles. Forehead's house. Alright, thank you.
Yes.
Let's see. How do I map? Let's see. We want... Okay, so I think we're gonna be heading this way now, right? Yes. There's good old Claude. The Officers Academy. They have a whole 3 classrooms. Hello there, boy. I'll talk to you right now.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
I'd love to, sweetheart. Tell me about yourself, Claudie boy.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
This is good old Claudie boy. Oh, he's so pretty. Like his little rat tail on the side there. His defining trait, ability is Leicester Lineage. Multiplies experience by 1.2. Okay. His strengths are sword, bow, flag, wing. Flag is leadership. His weakness is spears and book. He is of noble descent. He's got a little moon crest thing.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
This is bad haircut number 2. I mean, Lorenz. Lorenz? Defining ability. Distinguished House. Units deal 2 extra damage while in formations with battalion. His strengths are spears, double book, and horse. He is weak to being punched in his stupid face because he has a bad haircut, and he deserves it. He gets a little better, I swear. Once he gets rid of the bad haircut. People in this game suffer from Code Geass body, too. I noticed that in Persona 5. Anyway.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
Well, he looks like a kind young boy man. This is Raphael! Defining ability, Goody Basket. Chance of recovering up to 10% of max HP at the start of each turn. Triggers percentage equal to luck stat. His strengths are axe, fist, and wearing a helmet. His weaknesses are bows, double books, and horses. Let's take a good look at it. Look at this man. His shirt's like popping off. These boots. He's got nice boots.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
This is Ignatz. Ignatz. He has bad haircut number 3. He also wears glasses and has a bad haircut. Did I mention he has a bad haircut? There's a lot of people with bad haircuts. Anyway, defining ability, Watchful Eye. Grants 20% on hit. His strengths are sword, bow, and flag. Leadership. His weaknesses are wing, Pegasus. Yep, he has a bad haircut. His haircut gets worse. Ah,
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
oh, Claude, you asshole. This is Lysithea. I like her. She has good haircut. She is cute and small and needs to be protected. I mean, look at that face. The hair and eyes. Oh, just adorable. I'm a sucker for the white hair characters. Ahem. Defining ability, Mastermind. Double skill experience earned in battle. Oh. Her strengths are double book, and leadership flag. Weaknesses are being hit with swords, spears, axes, and helmets. She's not good at wearing a helmet. It doesn't really fit her head. She has boots too. I like her little boots.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Marianne. I think that's how you pronounce that. She has blue hair, and I am a sucker for blue hair and the long hair strudels down the side of her head. That is cute. However, I have played this game before. I do not like her personality. She is too down on herself. Sister, she needs to go to counseling, get some help. Anyway, her defining ability is Animal Friend. Units recover up to 20% max HP at the start of each battle. Of each turn when adjacent to a cavalry or flying ally. Her strengths are sword, book, horse, and wing. Weaknesses are being punched in her okay-looking face. It's not a defining part, but her personality kind of sucks too, to be honest. And helmets. They're very heavy.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble,
Ooh.
I guess.
Zing. This is Hilda. I like her. She's cool. She has strong axe power. Anyway, defining ability, Advocate. Adjacent male allies deal 3 extra damage during combat. Wink wink. She has pink hair. Her strengths are lances / spears, axes. Her weaknesses are books because she doesn't like working or reading, and leadership because she's lazy. Finally,
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Leone. She's okay, I guess. I mean, she's got like Chie kind of vibes going on. No, what am I talking about? Yeah, she's totally a Chie. I wonder if she likes meat. Anyway, defining ability, Rivalry. If a male ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat. Her strengths are spears, bow and arrows, and horses. She has no weaknesses. She's also a commoner, but, we're cool with that. We cool. She's very orange. Alright. That was the Golden Deer. I like you, Claude. I like you a lot, buddy. You're really cool and hot.
Yeah.
Moving right along then, we've got one more to talk about.
Right.
Hey, Dimitri, bad haircut boy, number
Please
1.
accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
Well, first thing, Dimitri, let me teach you one of the most important lessons. You need to get a better haircut, buddy. Also, there's no apologizing for your haircut. It is bad and not good. You look like a big dork. Please tell me about your people. Tell me about yourself.
Me? Oh, please
your bad
forgive
haircut.
me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Well, this is bad haircut number 1, Dimitri. He has blue and yellow. Ahem. Dimitri's defining ability is Royal Lineage. Multiplies experience earned by 1.2. So all the main heads of these houses have essentially the same ability. His strengths are sword, spear, and flag leadership. His weaknesses are axes and learning how to get a better haircut. Dual books. Yep.
Hello.
He's got okay armor.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
This is Dedu. He is clearly not a young man. He is also in his 40s. He has a funny name. Dedu. It's Dedu's Day. It's not Dedu's Day. It's only Dedu's Day when it's Dedu's Day. Anyway. Defining abilities. Staunch Shield. If the unit takes no action except wait, grants defense plus 4 for 1 turn. That's if he stays still. Now, his strengths are spears, axes, punching people in their stupid faces, and wearing helmets. His weaknesses are books, horses, and wings. I'm sure he's a lovely fellow. I like his earring.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Alright, so this is Virgil from Devil May Cry. Okay, now this is Felix. He has a cool haircut, he is a good design character, and he also gets cool later in the game. So yeah, he's a +1 on anyone's team. Okay. His defining ability is Lone Wolf. Unit deals 5 extra damage when no battalion is assigned, or when, battalian endurance is 0. Strengths are swords, bows, and punching people in their stupid faces that he doesn't like. Weaknesses are books, because books aren't true strength, and leadership. He's not good with people, is what they're trying to say. It's very telling about their character when they put their weakness. Anyway.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
He has a good haircut. He is also a Fire Emblem Awakening character, clearly. Hi, Robin. Okay. This is Ash. Ashe. Ash. His name is Ash. He also wears a hoodie in a time that doesn't make sense for that, in my opinion. His defining ability is lockpicking, because he's a filthy common. I'm just kidding. Allowing units to open doors and chests without keys. His strengths are axes and bows, and he is weak to book because he is a dumb common. I'm kidding. I like his freckles and his green eyes. Once again, very, very feminine eyelashes. You can make that out. Very, very feminine face and features. That's an anime thing, though. Put him in a dress. He'll look cute.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
He's a pervert, is what he's trying to say. This is Sylvain. Sylvain, that's his name. He's the man with game. He's got an okay haircut. I like it. The color, not so much. A little too orange for my taste. Anyway. Where's his uniform cool, though? That's fine. Anyway, defining ability. Philanderer. Philanderer. That's the word I'm saying. You can read it. If a female ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat. His strength is spears, axes, and horse. He's weak against bows, though. Moving right along then.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
First things first, she has dead mom hair. Like, anime dead mom hair, which is a bad sign. I think she's also probably because I know you can look at the characters' ages, and we'll do that in the next part for sure. I think she's the oldest out of everybody here, like 24 or something. Very motherly looking. Mercedes, that's her name, by the way. What's the button I pressed to go? Whoop. She's got like purpley eyes. I like her little ribbon in the hair. It's cute. Ahem. Defining ability: Live to Serve. When healing an ally with white magic, a unit recovers the same amount of HP. I don't know what that means. Her strengths are books and books. It means she's good at magic. I'll divulge that. She's weak to being hit with swords, being stabbed with spears, being beheaded by axes, and wearing a helmet. Because it'll suffocate her. I like her little boots and her little socks. It's cute. She's got a nice shawl. She's got a motherly face. I think I said that. Anyway, moving on.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Heads up, she's not good at cooking. There's a cooking mechanic in this game she's not good at, is what he's saying. Anyway, she has orange hair and is a ginger and is a child. I don't know. I don't think I interacted with her too much in my other playthroughs. Her little sprite icon there next to the word noble looks like she's wearing a bandana. Annette is her name. Defining ability: Perseverance. Using Rally to grant strength +4 to an ally. Her strengths are swinging big old axes, double book, flag leadership. Her weaknesses are bows and wearing helmets. Alright. Yeah, finally.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
It means she's going to be one of the better characters that'll have the good stats. She has an okay haircut, because that's very important in this kind of game. It's a defining factor. This is Ingrid. Her defining ability is Lady Knight. Grants MT. Magic? Mount. MT, +3, and hit, +5, with gambits. Her strengths are sword, spear, horse, flying horse, and has no weaknesses because she's super awesome. And stuff. She's okay looking, I guess. I don't know. She's about being a knight. That's pretty darn cool.
I appreciate your effort.
Hey, look at that. We completed a whole quest in one episode. Woohoo! Okay, stamp it. I should return to Lady Rhea. Well, let's go back to the chamber.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The black eagles, the blue lions, and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Which one will I choose? Find out next episode. Because this is 30 minutes and we're gonna pick next time, so it'll be cool. We've met everybody. Enjoy. I'm Platinumog, aka Kyle, and this has been the Multanic playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are so inclined to do so. Have a good day. Or night.